Welcome back again, everyone. Now, today, the example we're going to talk about is penny auctions, and we went through this on Bing. We typed in penny auctions as the seed keyword in Bing, and we found all these wonderful ad copies. Now, I do want to remind you, when you're going through this research process, you do want to spend 7 days checking to make sure that these ad copies are still being served on that search engine. And the reason being is because if they are winning ad copies. So when you go and rewrite your ad copies, you're rewriting them based off winning ad copies. However, you still can gather just the different language of the market and start writing your own ad copies and testing them to see for yourself what works and what doesn't. But if you do find ad copies that are already winning, it makes it a lot easier to model after, right? It's like learning anything. If you learn something, but someone taught you the wrong way, you might be really good at doing it the wrong way, okay? But you don't want to do it the wrong way, okay? You want to learn how to do it based off what's working and what's already seen, proven results, okay? So anyways, let's jump into this here. We're going to follow the same methodology that we did in the last two, and we're just going to rewrite these. I'll read through these briefly. Penny auctions, warning. Okay, now this is like all capitals, like warning, and it's like beware. And we know through our news, right, through our media, and the way that it comes across, everything is like, it just instills this fear inside people. People are like paranoid about everything, right? So that paranoia, it actually gets people kind of sucked into your world, into your ad copies when it says warning. Like, people actually like that. Like, oh, like I need to know, what's wrong with penny auctions before I move forward. Like, they're just paranoid by nature, and it's all because of our media and how the media is brainwashed and how it's cultured people. So it's a Western way of thinking, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to stick here to the ad copy. So penny auctions, warning. Don't sign up to penny auctions until reading this shocking report. Okay, so this is like in your face. It's like a very loud ad copy. This next one here, 90% off electronics, more. We like numbers once again. Save up to 90%. Bids start at 1 cent on electronics, TVs, cameras, and more. So it's saying they start at 1 cent. Now that's pretty cool. If you're looking to save money, which is what these penny auctions are about, this is the way to go, and that's going to capture people's attention. Because that's cheap, man. 1 cent is 1 cent. You can win items for $10, $20, and I'm talking, MacBook Pros, and I've seen it happen. I know people that have done that. So these penny auction sites really do work. They're awesome. And this next one here, penny auctions exposed. So it's saying, hey, like, we're going to tell you everything about them. New iPads, HD TVs, digital cameras, and more for 95% off retail. So it's specific. It's saying 95% off retail price. Now that is a huge savings, right? And people love to save. They love coupons. They love getting deals. And ultimately, we like stuff for free. But as we all know, nothing is really free, right? Even if it's free and it's information, like, you need to go through that information, and you need to apply that information, and your time is actually money, in a sense. Time is money. We've all heard that phrase, and it's true. So let's go ahead and let's rewrite these ad copies, okay? So you know what? I'm going to take that penny auctions exposed headline, and it's not copying. Oops, got to change the font again. I haven't been able to get this right in any of the videos. As far as the font, I have to keep changing it. Okay, so penny auctions exposed, and you're not copying, okay? If let's do a question mark. Boom. We're not copying them, okay? We have our question mark, and we're going to have a different description, and we added a question. It has a different feel to it, right? And we're not doing all capital letters like that. So, boom, let's do that, okay? And then we're going to do, we're going to take the save up to 90%. Now, in this one, what we're going to do, it's going to be a natural approach. And the trigger that I'm calling it is people buy from people. Okay? So if in your ad copy, you're not capitalizing each first word in the description, it looks more natural. And it looks like it's just someone that put this together for the the better interest, or to give value, or just provide something that they know about to that market. Okay? They're not doing it because they're trying to make money, or they're trying to rip someone off, or anything like that. Okay? They're doing it because they want to share with people what they know, and they want to help people. So that's kind of the cool thing about not capitalizing, and it does have that effect. Okay? So I would test this, and we're gonna use that method in this example. So save up to 90% on iPads, HD TVs, digital cameras, and more for a limited time. Okay? So look at that. So what we're doing here, I mean, save up to 90% on iPads, okay, HD TVs, digital cameras, and more for a limited time. Now this is really cool because we can see up here, like, this guy did save up to 90%, right? But he didn't then proceed on to say on iPads, HD TVs, digital cameras, and more, in that writing language, right? He wrote like bids start at 1 cent, da 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 da. So we kind of modify it, right? And then we say for a limited time. So that is scarcity. It's for a limited time. Okay, so this offer is not going to be around forever. So the whole idea, it's fear of loss, and that's what scarcity does, or urgency tactics. It gets into the mental mind of fear of loss, and if people can't get in on the deal, if it goes away, they regret not taking action, right? So it's the whole fear of loss mental trigger. So we're gonna go ahead and write this down here. Mental triggers, capital letter of each word in title, which is cool. And then the people buy from people, which is the whole idea of no capital letters. Actually, the HD TV, we're going to change that. Well, no, it's cool because HD TV, I mean, when you see HD, it's capital letters. So we're going to keep that like that. And it kind of sticks out too. I mean, those are really hot right now. So to have just that stick out in your ad copy is okay. But yeah, so the whole people buy from people is we're not having capital letters in our description. And it just looks more natural, and that someone put it together to help people and to make people aware of these great penny auctions that are going on right now, right? And then we have numbers, scarcity. And the whole scarcity thing is the fear of loss, right? So we'll just go ahead and put that in there as well. I mean, they're similar. Like the scarcity is a limited time, but on a deeper level, what's happening in someone's mind is it's the fear of loss idea, okay? So the next thing we want to do here is write a second ad copy. We always want to be testing, right? So we need to add copies at all times. Always start with 2 ad copies. Okay, so iPads, we'll do something like being sold for $14.06. Okay, see how that is? It's like iPads being sold for $14.06. Then we have that question mark. So it's like, wow, is this real? Okay. And it's the benefit, right? We have a benefit in the headline there. Okay. Penny auction sites are giving away 1,000 iPads for $14.06. We'll just leave it at that, okay? And then we'll have some social proof here, as seen on ABC. And once again, I mean, these offers are on ABC. Okay, if you go to abc.com, you'll see different advertisements for penny auctions. So it's ethical, right? And we're being honest with people. You never want to breach that trust with people. You want to make sure your ad copies are legitimate and they're accurate, because if when people go through your sales copy, or if it's just a direct link to the offer, things need to match up, okay? And people remember numbers, so if you burn that trust, you can never get it back. So we want to withhold the highest level of integrity and really give exactly what the offer is, okay? So this is cool, right? So now the mental triggers. Benefit in headline. Question mark in headline, okay? Those are both extremely powerful. We have numbers. People buy from people, right? Social proof on this one, which is iPads being sold for $14.06, right? And then scarcity. And scarcity is pretty cool in how we do it, right? And it's this. I mean, we're giving away 1,000 iPads. That's it. So when that 1,000 iPads is gone, boom, we're taking this advertisement down. We're not offering this ever again, okay? So it's fear of loss, once again, right? Fear of loss. Okay. So that's it, all right? That's how we take these ads and we rewrite them. We start thinking about this. And we take different ideas, we get used to the language, and then we apply these mental triggers. We added some more advanced ad copy strategies, such as the question marks in the headline, some of this lowercase idea to tap into that people buy from people mentality. So we applied some stuff here that we're not seeing in our competitors, and that's how we're making it different. That's our competitive advantage, okay? So I hope you all understand how powerful this is. I hope it's helping you build awareness and understand ad copywriting, some different triggers that you can play with, and take action, guys. I mean, just start thinking critically, start building different words and ideas and combinations and mental triggers, and just have fun with it. I mean, if you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong, okay? And you need to have fun. You need your ad copies to be exciting. Don't be boring, okay? No one likes reading boring ad copy. So, I mean, you can even do something and I tested this on the Google Content Network, in an ad copy, because it's disruptive on the Content Network. It's ads that are embedded into websites. So people are just navigating around on a website and they see your ad copy, and it's for a weight loss product. And the title was like, "Hey, fat kid?" question mark, or like, "Hey, fat kid," exclamation, exclamation. So it's like, just, I don't know. It's just really over the top, but it grabs people's attention, right? So have fun. I mean, be creative. So I'll see you guys soon.